was a time and a place we all would go. We all will meet there once again. Darkness had descended all around our home. Now we begin the journey there. Walk in the path of our fathers before. Wisdom and guidance will carry us through. Walk as the prophet who always did say, the Spirit will lead us the rest of the way. Out of the darkness and into the light, heaven beside us on this sacred night. Out of the nightmare and into the dream, journey together, the light always shines over me. Living isn't easy when you're far away from home. 7 years since we've been there before. Many things have happened since we set eyes on you. Citadel in fallout from the war. Walk in the path of our Father before. Wisdom and guidance will carry us through. Walk with the prophet who always did say, the Spirit will lead us the rest of the way. Out of the darkness and into the light, heaven beside us on this sacred night. Out of the nightmare and into the dream, journey together, the light always shines over me. City home is free again, just like it was before. What will happen when we are gone? We hear the echoes of the time when we were young. Will we see darkness once again? Walk in the path of our Father before. Wisdom and guidance will carry us through. Walk with the prophet who always did say, the Spirit will lead us the rest of the way. Out of the darkness and into the light, heaven beside us on this sacred night. Out of the nightmare and into the dream, returning together, the light always shines over me. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Hi, Rennie. Glad to see you with us. All right, let me get the emulator booted up. I've been looking forward to this. Unfortunately, For the majority of this episode, it's going to be working to the point where I can unlock adding party members. But once we get there, oh man, I've got something special in store for that. Oh, right, gotta put in the game. Open ROM, boot up. What was it? Oh, it was in D. Dragon Quest 9. Here we go. Let's make sure the audio is capturing correctly. Game audio, Melon DS. Oh, that was Into the Light by the band Power Quest. Power Quest isn't exactly my all-time favorite band, but it's definitely up there. It's in the top 5. Alright, looks like the audio is capturing. I'm going to turn this down slightly, because this is going to blow out my eardrums if I keep it at this volume. But yeah, I like to open with songs that I think are a good fit for the game. And if you've played Dragon Quest before, you might understand why I opened with that one based on the plot of it. Oh, I just realized I'm using the mouse and keyboard on my avatar. Let me fix that real quick. Bingo, there we go. Oh, you know what? Let me see how the chat shows up. Because I reconfigured the stream overlay when I was doing this new background. That, and then chat. Where did I put chat? Oh, here we go. Oh, dang it. What I should do is have chat turn up as, like, text on the screen, or, like, across the top somewhere. I need to figure out how to configure that. The old system is kind of outdated. Alright, let's start a new journey. Handheld gaming device. There we go. Let's do 4... Oh, that's short. I am a tall boy. Let's go with... Let's see, what's the closest to my real hair? Yeah, we'll go with that. And then... Yep. Face, type 1, 2... So this is just expression. Wait a minute. It's Mr. Popo from Dragon Ball. Let's go with... Yeah, that looks about right. Actually, you know, I like to have a bit of a tan. That's too tan. We'll go with that. Eye color, blue. Actually, when I was working on a fantasy story inspired by various works of fiction that I was a fan of, there was a giveaway that someone was an angel, and that's that if they had purple eyes. I usually play this game and give that to my character, but right now I'm kind of basing it off my VTuber avatar. Actually, I wonder... Can I fit Arbiter in there? Yes! Yes, I can! Fantastic! Hello? Is there anybody there? If you're there, say something. Show yourself. Thus do the voices of the mortals plead, ever hopeful for proof of our existence. For how long now have we watched over their realm? For how long have we Celestians existed? Oh, I forgot about that. Alright. This is gonna be one of those games. Hold up. Config. screen layout, emphasize, there we go. I'm gonna have to tinker with that back and forth as the cutscenes play. Yeah, Nostalgia was fairly unintrusive with its use of the touchscreen. It mostly just used it for map, and that was it. This game, cutscenes take place on the bottom screen for whatever reason, and gameplay, I think, takes place... or no. We'll see. I think that the battle menu's on the top. It's weird. I never really noticed before, because I've only ever played this on physical hardware. Arbiter. When Apus Major bade me, Aquila, take Arbiter as your apprentice, I never imagined I would see you bloom so. You are worthy of your title indeed, Arbiter, Guardian of Angel Falls. Huh? Don't ever get old, my dear Aaron. You don't ever want to get old. Oh, Grandpa, it's not much farther now. I'm sure you'll make it. Oh, it's the Cruel Cumber and the Slimes! I love the slimes from this series. They're just so dang cute. I bet they taste like blueberry jello. These wicked creatures must not be allowed to ambush innocent members of your flock, Arbiter. Come, Guardian of Angel Falls. It is time to fulfill your duty as a Celestian. Yeah. I think that's... they did a great job with the art direction and making the characters look adorable, but also, this is going to be a bitch to edit, too. Attack. Let's do this. Let's go for the big enemy, Cruel Cumber. I wonder if it's possible to lose the tutorial battle, like play so badly that you die. I don't know if I don't think I've ever tried to figure that out, to test that. Alright, one last hit. This should do it. Yeah! Knocked him dead. The enemy are defeated. Arbiter receives some experience. The party obtains 13 gold coins. The slime drops a treasure chest. Arbiter opens it up. It contains a slime drop. Arbiter puts it in the bag. See, Grandpa? There's Angel Falls up ahead. I honestly believed I'd never set my tired old eyes on this place again, but here we are at last, home. Oh, don't be so melodramatic, Grandpa. The village guardian will have been watching over us all the way. Nothing bad could ever happen to us. Benevolent Arbiter, thank you for protecting us on our journey. Alright. The benevolent... I can't remember the name of this. I think it's Benevolescence. Here we go. The crystallization of the mortals' gratitude towards we who watch over them. As Celestians, our cardinal duty is the offering up of this sacred substance unto the mighty Yggdrasil, the great world tree. Come, Arbiter. Let us return to the observatory that you may make your offering. Oh, you know what just occurred to me? I should check later on after this episode's finished to see if I can bind the screen layout switching to one of the trigger buttons. Because that would definitely make the process less cumbersome. Those of you who've seen the title card might recognize that location. This is... I think it's supposed to be heaven. I'm not 100% on that, though. It's the home of the Celestians, though. The first task a Guardian must perform upon returning from the Protectorate is to report to Apus Major. As unchanging as the North Star, you shall find him in the Great Hall. I have other matters to attend to. You must excuse me. Alright, so yeah, when gameplay and walking around, it looks like the map is on the top screen. So it looks like we're gonna have to I'll just have to do the switch whenever going into a battle. I don't remember if the battles are, if you run into monsters on the overworld or if they're random encounters. Great Hall. Mortals pass away at the slightest hint of sickness or injury and are weak of spirit. I thank the Almighty I was born a Celestian. To be immortal would surely be a what now? Sorrowful fate. So we're looking for this is the prayer room where we offer up supplications and entreaties to the Almighty. Oh, this is the save system. Okay. Confession, save. Yes, I will continue with my adventure. Alright. So, the guy we're looking for is not in here. I think I've only ever played this game, like, twice, and both times I did not manage to complete it. I'm hoping to change that with the stream. It's definitely going to be a lot more fun with, Rinny, with you and, Sam and Rick. We Celestians live for many, many years, but Apus Major is by far the longest lived of all of us. He is truly an elder. Some say he has lived for tens of centuries. Others say that his lifespan may even span tens of millennia. That is a crystal of benevolence that you carry, is it not? It is beautiful, truly beautiful. Would you perhaps allow me to have it as a gift? Understandable, I suppose. That's curious. I wonder what that was about. Oh, here we go. Well met, Arbiter, apprentice of Aquila. Welcome back, Arbiter. I trust your absence has not been so lengthy that you forget your old master, Apus Major. My congratulations on successfully completing your first task to the Guardian, Arbiter. You have performed your duties well thus far, albeit under Aquila's watchful eye. But the time has come for you to spread your own wings. What say you? Are you ready to undertake your duties alone? Yes. Ho ho ho! I see you are confident, apprentice Arbiter. Very good. The young have confidence where the old have experience. And so we come to the next of your duties. I believe you have acquired a crystal of benevolence, have you not? The essence of mortal gratitude. You must offer it unto the great world tree Yggdrasil, who shelters us with her nurturing boughs from atop the observatory. She will soon bear fruit at last. Go on now. Do it, and do as I have instructed. Alright. I think there is items that we can pick. Oh, hey, it's Aquila. Let's say hi to him. I was surprised to hear of Arbiter's promotion. I did not expect you to permit it so soon. You assume too much, Columbia. Or Columba? Yeah, I think that's Columba. I also believe it is too soon for him to take on guardianship. It was Apus Major's decision. Indeed, how amusing. I might have known. It is no laughing matter. Arbiter is but a fledgling. What if something were to happen in the Protectorate? Do you forget the tragedy of Corvus so soon? No, of course not, but we have been forbidden to talk of that matter here in the observatory, have we not? Arbiter, how long have you been standing there? Why do you stand idle, Arbiter? You have made your report to Apus Major, then you are well aware of your next duty. Go to the mighty Yggdrasil. Yeah, okay, fine. Now, I think these books might have something in of note in them. I vaguely remember bookshelves being contents for recipes for alchemy in this game. guess they wouldn't have anything like that here yet. Guardianship of Angel Falls. Requested guardianship of the mortals be terminated. Current location unknown. What? Work in the library managing records of the observatory and world history. Alright. Now, if I remember correctly, we go through these big double doors to the south, and that will lead us to the tree where we put the crystal. Yeah, here we go. Apus Major sent you to offer benevolence to the mighty Yggdrasil. You may pass. There we go. That was weird. There was a bit of input delay there. Gotta say, I love the music in this game. Here we go. Now, I think... No, not this one. We get one more crystal after performing our duties in Angel Falls, and that's when things really get interesting. Behold, Arbiter, it is Yggdrasil unto whom we offer the benevolence we gather not truly beautiful? Gathering and offering up benevolence is the most sacred duty with which we guardians are charged. I trust you will perform your duties well, Arbiter, guardian of Angel Falls. Alright. Let's see if he has anything else to say. I've been thinking, Arbiter. To address you as Guardian of Angel Falls is both convoluted and inconvenient. You will henceforth allow me to use this form of address only when formally dictates. I take it? Yeah. Good. It is well that you succumb to my recommendation so readily, my pupil. As you are aware, the law forbids a Celestarian to oppose a superior. Now go to Apus Major and tell him of the successful completion of your task. So, back to the old guy. Excuse me. Wait, am I supposed to go one more floor down? Yeah, looks like it. This is probably the portal room back to Earth. So let's head down one more floor. Well done, Arbiter. And how did the mighty Yggdrasil appear to you? She was fiercely aglow? Ho ho ho, it seems the time may soon be upon us. As I am sure you are aware, it is we Celestians' duty to tend the mighty Yggdrasil until such time as she bears fruit. It is to this end that the guardians watching over the mortal kind gather... It is to this end that guardians watch over mortal kind and gather benevolence. And now, Arbiter, Guardian of Angel Falls, I believe you know that what you must do next. You are to return to the Protectorate and continue to gather benevolence, this time without Aquila to accompany you. Make ready, and then speak with the female Celestian who stands guard over the great portal on the floor below. May all the bodies of the heavens watch over you, Arbiter, Guardian of Angel Falls. Now, I vaguely recall there being some things to check out on the bottom floor that we did not look into. Let's see what's over here. Yes, I was right. A chimera wing, medicinal herb. We Celestians are forbidden to stand against our superiors. Aquila is your teacher, is he not? I pity you. He is unrelentingly strict. That one so young as yourself should be entrusted with guardianship. That is monumentous indeed. But you must beware, Arbiter. There are many dangers in the lands below. There are even those who do not return. Oh, please, you must ignore me. Forget that I spoke. Alright, I guess we're just going through the portal. Screw it. Ah, Arbiter! You wish to descend to the Protectorate, I take it? Yes. So, Arbiter, the time has finally come for you to descend to the Protectorate alone. Good luck, Guardian Arbiter. May the assistance you bestow upon the mortals of Angel Falls give rise to the galaxies of benevolence. It really is weird. What's weird? You mean that name thingy on the Guardian statue, Ivor? Of course I mean that name thingy, Hugo, you idiot. I'm sure it said something before, but now it's Arbiter. Really? Well, it said Arbiter for as long as I can remember. And how long is that exactly? Do you remember reading it before? That's funny, I can't say that I do. You see? Everyone around here's weird. It's only just changed, and everyone thinks it's been like that forever. It must be the work of the village guardian, then. Don't be such a wally. There's no such thing as guardians. They're just made-up rubbish. It's only Erin who believes in all that nonsense. She's such a dumb, brunette. I can't help but wonder if there was a swear word there that got changed during localization. Huh, well, I suppose we better get the stable cleaned out. I'm ever so sleepy, though. My body feels like it's made of lead. Manure. Now, strangely enough, manure is actually used in alchemy in this game. I don't remember if it lets us keep these for that. Ah, no! I can't believe I fell asleep again! What the? How come it's so clean? I only just started to tidy up when I dozed off. Ah, that must be it. The Guardian's been helping me while I slept. Thank you, Arbiter. I'll work harder from now on, I promise. I'll have me another horse in no time, you'll see. Arbiter requires Crystal of Benevolence. Let's go see who else in the village needs us. That Ivor will be the death of me, still playing around like a young boy at his age. He'll never be able to follow in my footsteps and take over as mayor if he carries on like this. Okay, no change in dialogue. Does Dad not like Ivor very much or something? He's always arguing with him. Ivor's always really nice to me, so I like him a lot. I had to check over my shoulder real quick. I thought my cat was climbing on the printer again. My brother's working so hard at taking care of that horse lately. He said it's because he wants to buy another one. I just hope he's not overdoing it. What should I make for the guests tonight? Bean soup or potato stew? If only we had some meat. It's no good serving them the same old stuff every time. I don't often stay here, but I must say the service is faultless. I'm not sure it would be a roaring success if I was a bit bigger and in a more popular destination. Oh, I'm sure it would be a roaring success if it was a bit bigger and in a more popular destination. Man, sometimes I wonder if I have dyslexia that was never, like, diagnosed. With how I flub words and mix up words and sentences. Would explain a few things. Oh, what was that? I could have sworn somebody was just trying to talk to me. It's terrible. I've lost my husband's ring. Oh, but it's all I have to remember him by. Oh, Arbiter, please use your guardian powers to reunite my ring and I. I don't think we'll be needing that just yet. Eureka, that's it. I'll make chicken stew for dinner. Okay, if I remember correctly, the ring is near the waterfall somewhere, and it actually glitters on the ground. So we should be able to find it relatively easily. There's the statue. What about the other side? Erin's been working really hard, even though her grief at her father's death. She's only a young thing, and yet she runs the inn all by herself, and she takes care of that old man too. She's an inspiration, that girl. Odd. Apparently there's a ghost hunting the village at the moment. Still, I'm sure it's safe enough in the daytime. Found it! Haha, there it is! Let's return this to the nice old lady at church. Guardian Arbiter, help to reunite my husband's ring and I. Here you go, miss. Arbiter slips the keepsake ring into the old lady's coat pocket. That's funny, my coat suddenly feels a bit heavier. Lord almighty, it's my Bruce's ring! Well, I just don't understand it. I searched high and low for this old thing before and I couldn't find it anywhere. Must be Arbiter's doing. Aren't we lucky to have a guardian who watches over us so well? Thank you, Arbiter. Alright, that's Benevolence Crystal number 2. I vaguely recall there being 4 before you get the ghost. Exercising the ghost is the final one that you need before returning to the Celestials realm. Or not. Guess it was just 2. Oh, it's Aquila! You are taking your new role very seriously. I am glad to see, Arbiter. What is it? You feel that your old master does not trust you to work alone? It is my duty now to patrol the entire protectorate. Though you guard it well, I must sometimes revisit old territory. And as I am here, Arbiter, there is one last lesson I must teach you. As guardians, it's our duty to tend to the mortal flock, but this means more than merely watching over the living. Sometimes we must help those who have passed away, but whose souls continue to roam the land. You hear it too, don't you? The voice of a wandering soul here in the village, in need of your assistance. Huh. What's wrong with people around here nowadays? Why is everyone giving me the cold shoulder? Oh, someone who's prepared to give me the time of day at least. Listen here, can you tell me how come everyone's ignoring me? Hang on a minute. What's with the get-up, eh? You ain't a... Oh, my days, you are. You're a Celestian, ain't ya? So I've breathed my last, is it? Go on, you can tell me. I can take it. That's what's happened, ain't it? Yeah. Cheers for being straight with me, Mr. Celestian. So basically, I've kicked the bucket, right? Well, it's a good thing you've told me. When I thought everyone was just ignoring me, I was about ready to do myself in anyway. But now I know what's what, and I can get with it and, well, you know, rest in peace and all that. Alright, that's crystal number 3. Arbiter acquires a crystal of benevolence. You have done well, Arbiter. Thanks to your intervention, a mortal soul has made its peace and is now at rest. The benevolence of a departed soul shines more brilliantly than any other. You will be returning to the observatory with it post-haste, no doubt. Absolutely. Then I shall bid you farewell for now. I have much to do here in the Protectorate. The Starflight Express. Indeed, it has been unusually active as of late. I have changed my mind. I shall accompany you to the observatory. After all, Arbiter. I have important matters to discuss with Apus Major. Please excuse me. All right. Apus Major isn't in his usual spot. Suppose I'll just drop the crystals off at the tree then. Ah! Well met, Arbiter. Truly you have chosen a fortuitous moment to join us. Behold, Yggdrasil. She is ready to burst into bloom with all the benevolence we have offered unto her. Ho ho ho, yes! She is but a hair's breadth from now bearing fruit. Fig blooms hails the opening of the heavenly gates, and sets the Celestians on the path to salvation. And lo, it shall be in the celestial carriage that we, the chosen custodians, journey unto the realm of the Almighty. It is time, Arbiter. Offer the benevolence you have gathered unto mighty Yggdrasil. Do so, and she will surely bear fruit at long last. Alright, let's do this. Again? Behold, the sacred figs bloom. Config. Oh shit! That can't be good. What's the meaning of this? We were deceived? And I just got yeeted off the ground there. Oh, look at that. The figs all scattered. That can't be good either. Scenario and game design, Yuji Horii. Character and monster design, Akira Toriyama. So it is the guy who did the artwork for Dragon Ball. Music composer, Koichi Sugiyama. Developed by Level 5 and Square Enix. Man, I completely forgot that this was a Square Enix game. Hey, it's that Arbiter character who turned up just after the earthquake the other day. Oi, wakey wakey! What are you doing there, staring off into space? I don't know what Aaron thinks she's doing bothering with the likes of him. He won't tell us where he's from. His clothes are all weird. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. I bet it's in his name. That's got Aaron so keen. It's the same name as our village guardian, after all. Huh, I doubt it's even his real name. I bet he's just some no-good wandering minstrel taking on a guardian's name to get free lunch. Well, listen to this, oddball. I won't let you get away with any funny business on my patch. Yeah, watch your step. Ivor doesn't like Aaron giving all of her attention to you. Shut up, you idiot! Why would you say that? Uh-oh. What's going on? What are you two bothering the Arbiter for? Hi, Aaron. Nothing's going on. Just teaching the Arbiter here a few village rules. Anyway, we were just leaving. Come on, Hugo. I don't know why Ivor's so full of himself these days. He never used to be like that. Anyway, you must be feeling better now if you're out walking around, Arbiter. Coming up here reminds me of when I first found you. I was so surprised. You must have gotten caught up in the earthquake and fallen from the top of the falls. You're lucky you survived. Anyway, I'm heading home. There's nothing more to do at the inn for now. Enjoy the rest of your walk, but make sure you don't overdo it, okay? I'll see you back at the house. You don't need to be too worried. We Time Lords are remarkably resilient. Although I probably should change out of these clothes and wear something a bit less conspicuous. You know, considering a major plot point just happened, let's save the game at the church. No matter who or what you are, the Almighty will always offer His divine protection to you. All living creatures are children of the Almighty. What brings you to our church, child? Confession. Save the game. Confess all that you have done before the Almighty, child. And would you permit me to record your works in this adventure log? I have successfully recorded your adventure log. Yep, I'll be continuing on my adventure. May the Almighty be with you. I hope to see you in our church again soon. Alright, you know what? Real brief, I'm gonna check the hotkeys. Pause. Frame setup. Reset. Fast forward. Toggle FPS. Open close lid. Microphone. Swap screens. Oh, right, I tried that. Never mind then. I wonder if it's possible for me to put the, Oh, wait, no, that makes even less sense. Yeah, we're just gonna have to live with how the, having to finagle with the screen, the screen settings when it's time for a cutscene. Isn't it about time you did something useful with yourself rather than just hanging about the place causing trouble? You'd do well to take a leaf out of Erin's book. She puts in a lot of hard work at the inn, that girl. Huh? What's Erin got to do with it? I'm trying to find something I want to do anyway. And when I figure out what that is, I'll work my socks off. Probably. Interesting that he has a unique character model, whereas the generic NPCs have sprites. That's one of the things you might notice about this game. Important characters will usually have character models, whereas the background characters will have 2D sprites. Do you know what the stylus is? It's some kind of pen thing that you can use instead of the buttons to control the game, whatever game that might be. Nothing. My brother told me you're a minstrel. Can you show me some tricks then? I'd like to see a pratfall or a sobering slap or something. I can do this. Those are actually skills you can learn as you level up your minstrel skill. Each class has a unique skill tree, in addition to skill trees involving weapons they can use. Now, me being a minstrel is actually helpful because I don't intend to use the minstrel skill tree, but I can use it to max out on sword and shield, and then venture into warrior, and then priest, and then paladin, because I think paladin unlocks mid-game, but that's still a good ways from now. Yeah, the interesting thing about this game is you don't have access to all the classes right away. You gotta unlock some of them. Hello again, Arbiter. I've just this minute finished preparing the food. You look like you've had quite a long walk. I expect you'd probably want to eat your dinner and then turn in for the night, don't you? Yes. Then let's eat. Can you help me lay the table? You can have a rest as soon as we've finished eating. Don't worry. My guy sleeps with his eyes open. Morning, Arbiter. Come on, get up. You have a visitor. Ivor's here. He's got something or other he wants to talk to you about. He knows you're here, so I can't very well turn him away. Just give him a few minutes of your time, okay? Now, if memory serves me correct, once we get to the second town in the game, or finish the first chapter, because I think we're in the prologue right now. Once we finish the first chapter, we unlock the ability to add party members at the inn. And that's where things will get interesting. Because that is when Rinny, Sam, and Rick will be joining as party members and guests on the stream. So here's the thing. You've heard about how the pass has been blocked by a landslide, right? Well, that pass is a lifeline for us between here in Angel Falls. We're totally cut off and can't use it. It's a real problem for everyone, So I was thinking, what better time for Ivor to come to the rescue? I'm going to clear the landslide and make it passable again. It'll get my dad off my back for a while, and I know Erin will be pleased as well. There's just one catch to this. Since the earthquake, there have been lots of monsters about, and it's pretty dangerous to leave the village now. That's why you come in. I was thinking that maybe you could tag along. You minstrel types are generally pretty handy in a scrap, right? Can I count on you to help me out? Yeah. Knew it. Right, then. You lead the way, Arbiter. It's easy enough to find. You just head out of the village and follow the road east. Oh yeah, let's keep this to ourselves, okay? We don't want everyone sticking their beaks in. Ivor joined... Okay. I forgot about this part. Man, looking at it now, that copper sword is such an eyesore. I cannot wait to replace that. Here comes another lamb to the slaughter. You can't go out there, you know. There are monsters about. Stop trying to scare people. We're leaving the village and there's nothing you can do about it. Wait a minute. What are you doing with him, Ivor? Since when were you best mates? You're a pain sometimes. We're just going to clear the landslide, that's all. Oh, right. But there really are monsters about, you know. Nothing I can't handle. Just let us by. Will you? Hold us up any longer and there'll be trouble. Go on then. I'm not stopping you. But if you get tired or hurt, you'll come straight back to the village if you know what's good for you. A quick rest at Erin's house should be enough to get your strength back up again. There's no need to be a hero. Alright, let's fucking rock. And this will answer my question. Oh, okay, so it is overworld monsters. Fight, attack, teeny sanguini. Oh, he has himself a pot lid shield. I should probably have gotten something like that. Oh well. There you go. Arbiter has received some experience. Fight, attack, sack squatch. Man, it really would be nice if I could bind each of the screen emphasis settings to a key on my keyboard. I wonder why that isn't a thing on this. Oh, cool. I think that every, like, 3 or so levels you get EXP to put into you get points to put into the skill trees. So I'm looking forward to that. You know, let's kill some enemies. Oh, this is not one of those games where if you level up, your stats are restored. I'll have to keep that in mind. Nostalgia got me used to that. That was the last traditional RPG that I played on the streams. Shoot, and even the Pokemon games will restore you some of your stats, not 100%, but some on level up. Now, in the future episodes, I do have some codes ready for doing the online-dependent DLC and events. Thankfully, that stuff was on the cartridge, but required a connection to the internet, which means with the right codes, you can just activate it. I also got a EXP modifier code put on here for grinding purposes. I won't break it out unless me and the party deem it necessary in future episodes. Alright, level 3. We learned the spell Heal. That's pretty cool. I think the spells are... you don't keep the spells if you're not currently that class that they pertain to. This game also has a very interesting system where if your character reaches level 99 as a class, or 100, and you get the option to reset to 1, and you get a special medal that boosts your stats. I don't know if this process can be repeated, but if so, oh boy, we could become a force to be reckoned with. Too bad you can't flank enemies for a bonus on attacking first. That wouldn't... Actually, as someone who codes, I know that actually wouldn't be too hard to implement. Well, actually, since this is 3D, it might. You just have to designate parts of the models of each enemy front. Okay, yeah, no, I could see why that would be a little tricky. And then I vaguely remember that if... Wait, what button was that? Okay, so that was X. That is our menu. Oh, no. I don't know if hallucination means... Okay, well that stat should clear up after battle, I think. Let's check our stats. Copper sword. Oh, hey, look at that. That actually looks nice. Now that's the in-battle model. That's not the overworld model. I wonder. Spells and abilities, Arbiter, Heal, Ivor. Cool. Let's do it to myself. Attributes, maybe? Okay, so that's just character stats and spells. Location levels. Huh. Okay, we might just not have them. What the fuck was that? Oh, it's a cruel cumber. Well, that's odd. The model in the battle is the same as the model used in the overworld cutscenes. But then why does it have a different look in the game, or no, in the menu? That's weird. The path should be just to the east of here. that puts us at level 4. Attributes improve. Okay, so we still didn't get any skill points. So it's probably every 5 levels. As I understand it, the minstrel class in this game actually levels up relatively quickly. Ah, here we are. Finally, we're here at last. The landslide's somewhere in these woods, apparently. Yeah, no matter how I slice it, that just looks better. Fuck. What are you staring at? It's just a fallen tree. I don't get what's so fascinating about it. You can be pretty weird sometimes, you know that? The landslide's this way. I'll go on ahead. That was weird. It was almost as if he could see the Starflight Express. Now, I saw a treasure chest over during that brief cutscene with the sparkling light, so let's grab that, because I am a motherfucking loot goblin. Gold ring. Now, this gold ring can be equipped, but you can also alchemize it into other rings. And while I'm all in favor of dressing like a pimp, I do prefer my equipment to have some utility to it. This is worse than I thought. Is this it? But it's so much bigger than I thought. You and I will never be able to shift this on our own. Stupid landslide. And I was all ready to see the look on Dad's face when I came back to the village here as a hero. Ah! Hello? Is somebody there? Hello? If you're there, say something. Huh? It sounds like someone's on the other side. Hey, I'm over here! It's me, Ivor from Angel Falls. No doubt you've heard of me? Jennings, someone from Angel Falls. We're soldiers sent from Stornway. King Scott has sent us to clear the landslide. Blimey, the King of Stornway must really raid Angel Falls to bother helping us out like that. I suppose that means we're not really needed here then. Huh, I wish I hadn't bothered coming all this way. Wait, there's an urgent matter we need to ask you about. Do you happen to know if the last called Patty made her way to your village just after the earthquake? She works at the inn in Stornway, but she took off one day for Angel Falls, and we've heard nothing from her since. Patty? Nope, doesn't ring any bells. Why should she want to come to Angel Falls anyway? Aye, well, rumor has it that she was on her way there through the hexagon. The path there has been blocked too, though, so we have no way of finding out where she is. The hexagon? That old ruin? We used to have to go traipsing in all the way through before this pass was built? No one goes there anymore. It's jam-packed with monsters, and falling apart so badly it might come down on your head. There's no way a woman would go there alone. The rumors must be wrong. Alright, well perhaps you could just relay your village the fact that the road will be open again soon. And if you could ask around about Patty while you're at it, that'd be grand. No problemo. Just leave it to me. You can always count on Ivor. Come on, Arbiter. Home time. I reckon they'll all be pretty pleased to hear the news. And as you might have guessed, yes, Patty is going through the hexagon. After that, we go to Stornway, and that's where we gain the ability to recruit party members. How long have we been at this for? An hour and 7 minutes? Okay. There we go. Man, I am so used to holding B to run. I forgot that B in this game just brings up the emote menu. How did Ivor miss? It looked like it made contact. What am I saying? This is an RPG. Ah, fuck it. I'll kill some slimes. Hello, Rinny. Welcome back. Screen size. Layout. That bag of sand should fall. There we go. For a hotkey for this fucking setting. I could do it even, but then it's just like, it feels too small for both sides. Oh, you're making dinner? What are you making? Broccoli cheddar noodles. Huh. I tried broccoli with cheese on it once when I was a kid. Not exactly a fan. I probably wouldn't eat that as an adult either. But if you were to like chop it up and then like mix cheddar in with the noodles, that does sound really good. I'm halfway tempted to... The broccoli is pretty chopped up. Oh, nice! Nice! I see. So the soldiers from Stornway should have the pass cleared up for us before long. Don't be ridiculous. You were foolish to go all the way out there just for the two of you. Truly and utterly foolish. Okay, why in the fuck am I getting so many messages about the Twitch URL being blocked by my antivirus? That's weird. But why are you so angry? If we hadn't gone to the landslide, you'd never have known it was about to be cleared. So what if I didn't know? Now I'd have found out soon enough. Knowing a little bit sooner is hardly worth risking your life for. That's why I'm angry. That's why you're foolish. Ah, fine. Oh yeah, there was something else. Something I heard from one of the officers. They wanted us to find some girl called Patty who went missing on her way here. Wait a minute, is that true? Aaron, what are you doing here? What do you think? I'm here because I heard you were I'm here because I heard you whisked Arbiter off on some silly adventure. Anyways, never mind that. Is it true that Patty from Stornway has gone missing? Ah, yes, you're from Stornway originally, aren't you, Aaron? Do you know the woman? I seem to remember my dad talking about someone named Patty from his days in Stornway. Oh dear, maybe she didn't know he passed away and she was coming here to see him. Well, I can understand everyone's concerns, but we can't very well send off a search party with no lead to go on. Actually, the soldier said something about how she might have gone through Hexagon. Is that so? Well, even if that's the case, we still can't be of any help. The hexagon is far too dangerous nowadays. Aaron, why don't you take Arbiter home now? Try not to worry too much. I'd appreciate every bit... I'd appreciate a bit of privacy so I can talk some sense into this pig-headed son of mine. There's no need for that, Dad. I was so worried when I heard you'd left the village, Arbiter. You seem to be unscathed, though. You're obviously a lot tougher than I thought. Speaking of which, I wonder if I could ask a favor, Arbiter. You see, I'm quite worried about all this talk of Patty going missing, so I was wondering if you could... Oh, never mind, the hexagon is really far too dangerous. I couldn't possibly ask that much of you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to the hexagon. All we can do is pray to the Almighty to keep her safe. Guardian Arbiter, please watch over Patty and see that she comes to no harm. Interesting, I'm not able to rest up in that bed. You want to know more about the hexagon? If you take the road that leads to the pass and then leave it at the signpost and head south, then you'll come to another road. Down that road is where you'll find the ruin known as the hexagon. We always used to have to pass through there when we wanted to visit Stornway. Alright, that was incredibly helpful of the old man. Oh, that's right, you can go down wells in this game! I'd completely forgotten about that! Oh, blue treasure chests. I think that blue treasure chests restock after so much time has passed. Of course, that usually means their contents aren't as interesting. Let's save the game at the church. Excuse me. No matter who or what you are, the Almighty will always offer His divine protection to you. All living creatures are children of the Almighty. What brings you to our church, child? I'm here for confession. Confess all that you have done before the Almighty, child. And would you permit me to record your works in the adventure log? There we go. May the Almighty be with you. I hope to see you in our church again soon. Alright, let's head to the north. Oh, we gotta fight something. No damage, cool! We gotta be getting close to level 5 at this point. Yeah, there it is. Arbiter's level increases to 5. Arbiter's attributes improve. 3 skill points earned. Allocating skill points. Use the skill points you earn to increase your party members' skills and learn new spells, abilities, and traits. The allocate skill points command is now available on the MISC menu. You can allocate skill points from the MISC menu whenever you like. Alright, we are going to sword skill because I am gunning for the omnivocal swordmaster trait. Omnivocal weapon mastery means you can use a weapon with any class. Alright, now if I'm looking at this map correctly... Oh, hold up. What's to the south? Because it looks like there's a path to the south that leads somewhere. Yeah. So what's at the end of this path? Do 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 do. Oh, this must be the hexagon. Cool. It just occurred to me, I probably don't need Omnivocal Shield Master since every class I'm going to be using in this game has a shield. So I would want to put my focus my points for those into the class-specific trees. I'll figure it out as I go. Path ahead sealed due to enormous beast-related fatalities. Well, shit. Okay, since you don't talk, I'm gonna name you Gordon. Ghost of Old Man Gordon just gave us a hint on where we're supposed to go. Back of the statue. Alright, let's have a look. The Arbiter searches the back of the statue. He finds a button in the back of the neck. Press the button. Guess so. There's a noise of something moving somewhere. Oh, wouldn't you know it? Pathway opened up. Alright. Leather shield. I don't like leather equipment, but it's better than nothing. An unsophisticated shield of leather over lumber. Man, it still bewilders me that the sword here has a better model, but only in the menu. That's kind of weird. Can I equip some? I do have this ring. Oh, hey, how about that? We get 2 points of defense if we equip the gold ring. A beautiful pure gold band that artfully enhances defense. Alright. A little bit of extra defense never hurt anybody. In fact, quite the opposite. Oh, God. It's 2D, but look at that. The model folds. You can't see it if you're looking dead on, but if you look at it from the side, oh, that is jank. I've forgotten how jank the DS's 3D actually was. Okay, this leads to another room. Actually, let's get rid of this bat here. A Draki draws near. The Draki is defeated. Arbiter receives some experience. Obtains 10 gold. Oh, not another one! Here we go. No, 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 fuck off. I'm going down the other stairway. Treasure chest, yeah, boy! Vial of holy water. Nice. Now, enemies will kind of spawn around you as you travel, so you don't need to stay in one place. I really, really wish that the game would you know what? Maybe there's a setting where I can I'm gonna go into the MISC settings really quick. Allocate skill points, party tricks, profile settings, volume settings, but not screen settings. Oh, that is unfortunate. Cause see, if I can decide which screens display what, that would be incredibly helpful. Like if I could get these stats to show up on the top screen, or the map to be on the bottom during the overworld, that would be incredibly helpful for consistency of, like, not having to switch every time we go into a battle. Wow, my guy is good at tanking those arrows. Auto. Auto? I have an auto? Oh my god. My life has just become 100 times easier with this game. Why did I not check that before? Holy crap. Ladies and gentlemen, problem solved! How about that? Alright, yeah, let's do this. Wait, I just got skill points. Weird. Man, I'm so happy that the auto-adjust feature exists. That's gonna make grinding a shit ton less tedious. And grinding is already pretty tedious to begin with. But imagine if I had to manually set the screen size every time we went into a battle and then back into the overworld during the grinding. Could you imagine? Holy crap. I wonder if that means when we see the in-engine cut or the animated cutscenes, like when we fell to Earth, if it'll automatically adjust to be putting even emphasis on both of the screens. Oh well, I can live with the jank. Because the convenience is well worth it. Now, enemies will just endlessly spawn, which means you can farm for drops, too, which is kind of useful. And because we're in the early levels, we'll level up fast. And you're going to want to do a bit of grinding, because bosses in this game kind of expect you to do that. Of course, once I get into the point in the game where I've maxed out the warrior tree and the paladin tree, I mean, I get so damn tanky that it's kind of a non-issue. Grinding becomes entirely optional at that point. Fire Spirit, huh? Nice. Let's see what's here. Oh, hey, a treasure chest. What do we got? 210 gold coins. Not bad. Oh, and I just realized I have 12 health left. Ooh! 10! Let's kill this thing fast and then heal, because holy crap. I did not think this through. Items, everyday items, medicinal herb, use. How much does that heal? Oh, cool. That's incredibly, helpful. I'm trying to remember if any of the enemies in Nostalgia dodged attacks. I know you missed sometimes, but that got rarer and rarer as the game went on. Huh. You know, come to think of it, since this is a Square Enix game, and Nostalgia was done by the people who did the Final Fantasy III remake on the DS, I wonder if they were done by the same studio. Feather fan. Okay, now that's useful if you're a minstrel. I am not a fan fighter though. I am a sword guy. I like sword. That's a personal weapon. $24 experience for 2 of those flame dudes. Not bad. Excuse me. Alright, level 7. Do we get skill points? No. No skill points this time. Huh, I don't remember if I went up or down this stairway. I think I went up. I think this is the one that I needed to go through. Cool. Oh, we got a... what is this? A spirit. It's just called a spirit. I wonder if that's supposed to be a joke at the Halloween store named Spirit, because the mascot of that store kind of looks like that enemy. Dragon Quest is actually known for its for its puns and pop culture references and whatnot. It's an RPG that doesn't take itself too seriously, and I kind of appreciate that. I don't mind silliness in my RPGs. There was a day where there was a time in my life where I didn't want silly stuff in my RPGs, but that's long since passed. Dang! Critical hit. Got a treasure chest, and he's just gonna let me take it. Cool. Thank you, Mr. Fire. I will leave you alone. There we go. Another one bites the dust. What's our health at? Nah, we're good. As long as we don't do anything incredibly stupid, like... Well, actually, I don't know. Yeah, I should be able to tank these guys. Mecha Mina. That's weird. We got 24 experience from that battle. What's our health at now? That's equipment. We want attributes. Health. No, I don't see health on this. Man, I remember when I first played this game, I was getting big into the band Freedom Call at the time, which is a power metal band that is very much has music inspired by D&D. My two favorite songs to listen to while grinding in this game were the song Paladin and Knights of Tarragon. Although Colors of Freedom from the from that same album is actually pretty damn good. Strangely, the titular track Beyond, which the album is named after, I could entirely pass on. I don't know. It feels needlessly long and bloated. Hey, sweetie, you couldn't be a hero and shift some of this rubble for me, could ya? I'm not badly hurt or anything, but I'm kind of stuck here, you know? And I don't fancy being around here when that beast comes back. Yeah, I better help her out. Oh, that does not look good. Oh, bother, it's back. The Hexagoon. I got trapped trying to run away from this guy, and not looking where I was going. Watch your head, sweetie. Oh, that thing looks imposing. A Hexagoon draws near. I have half of my health. Shit. I don't know how hard this thing is going to hit me. Better heal. Hexagoon sends rubble raining down. 5. It hit me for 5 damage. Huh, I guess I was worried over nothing. Arbiter takes 5 points of damage. We just keep dancing back and forth like this until one of us keels over, I guess. Oh, I'm at 10 health. Guess I better heal up. Fight, items, medicinal herb. The ganja. We getting close to killing it? I wonder. Let's try... Oh, that just does heavy damage to dragons. That wouldn't do jack shit against this thing. Oh, good. Good, we've killed it. Arbiter receives some experience. Arbiter has increased to level 8. Attributes improve. Learns a new spell, Crack. 3 skill points earned. Yes! Awesome. Let's drop these into the sword skill. Attack now my attack when equipped with a sword increases by 10. And we've earned the title Skilled Swordsman, awarded to the Arbiter for earning his Grade 2 Sword Proficiency Certificate. Arbiter gains 100 coins. The Hexagoon drops a chest. Arbiter opens it up. It contains a magic beast hide. Arbiter puts it in the bag. You're tougher than you look. Thanks for saving my hide there. You're a doll. You know, I managed to shake myself free in all the chaos. So let's get out of here, huh? Being attacked by monsters is such a drag. Phew, we're safe now, I guess, you know? I'm just not a dark ruins kind of gal. I'm Patty, by the way. I run the inn over in Stornway. And you are? Get out of here. You're from Angel Falls? Ah, that reminds me. I gotta get to Angel Falls right away. See you, sweetie, and thanks a bunch for your help. How much health do I have now? 14 out of 53. Yeah, I'll use that herb. Beyond was actually the first album I ever listened to by Freedom Call. Most of their other albums are pretty damn good, though Fairyland is, well, unusually trash. Most of the songs are just not that good, with one exception. Hymn to the Brave, despite being the only good song in the album, completely redeems the album's quality. Like, all the boring or bloated songs from Fairyland, completely balanced out by how awesome Hymn to the Brave is. I would love to find more 8-bit versions of Freedom Call's songs, so that way I could sing them on stream. Because Twitch will mute your VODs if you're using copyrighted music. We sort of get around this somewhat with our worship streams on church podcast, but that's no good. But I think that part of that has to do with I just don't imagine. I can't imagine that many Christian companies would be DMCAing you for singing hymns. That just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. With 8-bit versions of songs, I can get away. I can, you know, because it's transformative work, I can actually have it on the stream without getting hit with the ban hammer. Fuck's sakes. Okay, why am I getting an address blocked notification from ESET? IRC was IRC WS chat Twitch TV. Oh, you know what? I should probably allow this. I'm gonna need to go into ESET settings and do an allow for that. Close out those messages. You know what just occurred to me? Fuck's sakes, it's still doing it. This is actively happening. Let me tab over to OBS real quick. No, no. Well, fuck. I'm gonna have to do a whitelist or an allow setting in my antivirus after stream. Figure out how that works. It's funny, I actually don't very often do exceptions in my antivirus thing. Alright, let's save the game. There we go. Yes, I will continue on this adventure until I get to Stornway and unlock the inn. Nope. Not this inn, the inn in Stornway. Blah. Uh-huh, this is Edwin's place, all right. No one else knew how to do it quite like he did. The original host with the most. Did you know my father, then? Oh, you must be Patty. I was so worried about you. I had heard that someone called Patty had gone missing on their way here. Yep, that's my name, honey. You were worried, huh? That's sweet. And I can't believe you remembered my name. You were so tiny. So where's old Edwin hiding anyway? I thought you were probably coming to see him. I'm afraid that he's no longer with us. It was 2 years ago now. Huh? No longer with us? You mean he passed away? Sadly, yes. Wow, I can't believe it. So the incredible... That's... Gee, what does that mean for my old inn, then? I guess if Edwin's gone, that means you're running this place all on your own, huh? Well, yes. It's not the biggest inn in the world, but it's so quaint. I bet the guests here feel more welcome than in our town. Oh, in their own homes. That's very kind of you. I try my best to honor my father's memory by keeping the place running smoothly. Hey, I wouldn't be expecting anything else from the daughter of the incredible entertainer. About this incredible thing. Hey, I don't suppose you want to give running an inn in Stornway a shot, do ya? I beg your pardon? So when Dad was in Stornway, people used to call him the incredible entertainer? You better believe it, honey. He was the best of the best. He was only a young guy back then, but he set up his own inn from scratch and totally put his rivals out of business. Goodness, I can't imagine him being like that. He always seemed so unadventurous to me. He said he was happy to run even the smallest of inns as long as we were together. Yeah, that's the funny thing. Why would a guy like Edwin choose to ship out to a hick town like this? Well, I guess that's water under the bridge. The thing is, his old place in Stornway is in real trouble right now. We were all kind of hoping that the incredible entertainer, would make a comeback and get things back on track again. I just can't believe I didn't know he died 2 whole years ago. I mean, gee, I'm so sorry, honey. Not at all. I'm just sorry that you came all this way for nothing. Hey, no apology needed. I mean, I got to meet you instead, right? You're coming back with me to Stornway. I'm afraid I don't think that's possible. I have my hands full with this place as it is. And I just find it hard to believe that Dad was some kind of legendary innkeeper. Hard to believe. You can't argue with the facts, honey. And I can see you chip off the old block, too. I've got a knack for seeing people's strengths, you know. Oh dear, it's getting late and I really need to get started on supper. You'll have to excuse me. And please, I can't go to Stornway with you, so stop trying to talk me into it. A stubborn one, huh? Don't worry, sweetie, you'll see sense before long. Hey, yeah, I thought I recognized you. You're that guy who helped me out back at the ruins, right? Thanks again for that. You know, while you're in the helping mood, honey, you couldn't try to twist Aaron's arm, could you? I can't let that kind of talent go to waste. It'd be good for her to do, you know? I can never decide whether or not I should do voices for characters or not. On one hand, yeah, it's entertaining. On the other hand, it is so hard. It's kind of hard for me to do it consistently. And I end up reusing voices for characters anyway. Aaron's probably by the waterfall. Oh, hey, it's a ghost.
Wah! You gave me a fright. Don't do that again, will you? Wait a minute. You can see me, but I'm dead. I had a feeling that you saw me back at the Hexagon too. That's quite a strange talent you've got there. Sorry, I haven't introduced myself. I'm Aaron's father, Edwin. I fell ill 2 years ago and died suddenly. But as you can see, I still haven't managed to leave this mortal realm entirely. And you are? Arbiter. Really? Really? But Arbiter, aren't you the village guardian? Hang on a minute.
Oh, that's not him talking. Ouch! Oi! Watch where you're flapping standing. I may be skinny as a rake, but I still need a bit of room for maneuvering. Never mind, I forgive you now, old man. What was that rubbish you were just spouting?
I'm not sure what you mean.
You're on about Celestians, right? I wondered the same thing at first, but this mess of a minstrel hardly fits the bill. I don't see a halo, do you? And I don't see any wings either. But odd for a Celestian, wouldn't you say?
I suppose you're right. Though, while we're on the subject of odd, who and what are you?
Ha! Wouldn't you like to know? Yes, I suppose you would. Then I'd better introduce myself. Wait for it. I am
The supreme stupendous Stella I'm just calling her Stella. I am not that is a mouthful. Right then, your turn. Time to fly your true colors and tell us who you really are. You look like a regular mortal to me, so how come you can see the Starflight Express and ghosts like this old bloke? Okay, so you fell off the observatory during the earthquake, right? And when you came around to your senses, you were standing in this village with your wings and halo missing. Sounds like a bit of a tall yarn if you ask me. If you lost your wings and your halo, how is it that you can still see ghosts and like neither here nor there, isn't it? I know, if you're a Celestian, then prove it. Send someone's spirit up to the heavens. You've got nothing to lose, and this old bloke here just happens to be in need of a shove in the righteous direction.
Wait, are you talking about me? I'm not exactly happy as I am, but...
Let me guess, you're only a ghost because you've got some kind of unfinished business to put to sleep, right? Alright then, help this poor spook here, tie up his loose ends, and then send him on his way. Then I'll believe that you're a Celestian. And I might even give you a lift back to the observatory on the old Starflight Express. Can't say fairer than that, right? So I'll tag along with you for a while until the job's done. Oh yeah, while you're at it, I should probably... Oh, crap. Just press the X button and select Battle Records, or press Select, and you'll be able to see all the glory details? Did I read that wrong? Have a look if you've got a minute. What am I saying? Have a look or I'll have your guts for a really grisly set of garters? Jesus, that's morbid. Well, alright. Battle Records it is, ladies and gentlemen. That fairy seemed most insistent. So like I said, I'll be keeping a peeled eye on your progress and noting it all down here, so make the most of it, okay? So wardrobe, this seems to be... Okay, so this is just like an index of all the gear that you find. Items list. More of the same. Accolades earned. Swordsman and skilled swordsman. Alright then. If you're wondering why I gave him the voice of Wario, I saw the wah and had to commit. No sign of Aaron here. Wait, what? There seems to be something solid buried under this bush. Arbiter starts to dig. He uncovers a shiny gold trophy. The inscription reads, awarded to Edwin by H.R.H. King Scott from Incredible Achievements in Entertainment. Arbiter requires an innie. See if Erin will have, where did she go?
That's it, that's my innie. Goodness me, that takes me back a bit. The truth is, I hid it away when I came back to Angel Falls. I didn't want Erin to know, and I didn't want to spend my whole time being reminded about Stornway.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's see if the treasure chest down here reset. No, not yet. I'm trying to remember how much real time has to pass before those things reset. I think it's like... What was it, 2 hours? What's up, Arbiter? What's that trophy you've got there? Arbiter hands the innie to Erin. An award for being an incredible entertainer from the King of Stornway to my father. I don't believe it. Patty was telling the truth. I don't understand, though.
why would Dad have given up all that to come here to sleepy old Angel Falls? What in the world was he thinking of? I may be able to shed a little light on that. Grandpa?
Edwin made me promise not to say anything, so I've kept it a secret all these years, but I don't see that it matters now. Dear Aaron, you must remember how sickly you were as a child. Your poor mother was the same. In normal course of things, you would have become sicker and sicker as you got older. Eventually, you would have died. We lost your mother at a young age to the same fate.
Wait, hold the fuck up. We just created a giant, gargantuan-sized plot hole here. If her mother was young when she died, how old was she with her when she and her father... You know what? No, I'm burying that. I don't want to know. I'm perfectly healthy. I hardly even remember being sick anymore. That's because you were brought up on water from Angel Falls here in the village. Angel Falls water is famous for making people healthy and curing their ills. So what you're saying is that Dad gave up his inn in Stornway and came back here for my sake?
That's right. Saving his daughter was far more important to him than his own ambitions.
But that's terrible. I stood in the way of my father and his dreams.
He knew you'd feel that way. That's why he didn't want you to know. But you're mature now.
You know, I've always wondered why he sometimes had the faraway look on his face. Now I know. He did all that for me. Arbiter, it looks like I'm going to be leaving for Stornway. I don't know if I can be of any help to Patty, but I have to at least give it a try.
Well, there's a bombshell and a half. I had a feeling this day would come sooner or later. I really miss her, though.
You there, Grandpa?
I'm here. I heard everything. I can't believe Erin is going to follow my ambition in my place. She really has grown up. Now I have no regrets. I know that she'll succeed. She doesn't need me watching over her shoulder. It looks like I'm ready to leave. Thank you so much, my honored guardian. Wah!
He's gone. You did it! You are a Celestian after all! Well, a promise is a promise. I'll give you a lift back to the observatory like we agreed. Hang on. Shouldn't you be picking up that benevolescence? You can't flapping see it, can you? Don't tell me you can't see the benevolescence anymore. Now I'm starting to wonder again. Are you really a Celestian, or are you pulling my leg? Some days later, the landslide is cleared, and the mountain pass is opened again. Then the day arrives for Aaron to set off for Stornway. I'll miss you, Grandpa. You take care of yourself, won't you?
You too. It'll be hard work making a living in a new town. Make sure you don't go working yourself sick.
I know you're worried about your little girl, but I'm not. But I'm gonna be around to help her out, so you just relax, okay?
That's good to know, Patty. You've helped set an old man's mind at ease. Ivor, can I have the word?
What do you want to talk to me for? You're leaving, so you obviously don't care. I was wondering if you might take over the inn here for me. I don't have the heart to close it down, you see. You'll do it, won't you? I know I can count on you. I suppose I'll do it, but only to get Dad off my back with his nagging about me finding a job. I'm not doing it for you. Anyway, I bet I'll be so good at innkeeping that I'll soon trump your place over in Stornway. And I wish you luck with it. Not that I'll let you get the better of me, of course. Oh yeah? Sounds like we've got a competition on our hands. Arbiter, I can't thank you enough for what you've done. It's amazing how you've managed to find Dad's hidden trophy like that. You really are a mystery. I wouldn't be surprised if you turned out to be a guardian after all. Haha! Listen to me and my wild imagination. I suppose you'll be heading off to your hometown now, will you? If your journey brings you through Stornway, make sure you come and stay at my new inn, won't you? I'd better get going then. Goodbye, everyone, and thank you all for everything. Time for us to make some tracks too. You remember where the Starflight Express is, presumably. Of course I do. No need to look so flapping pleased with yourself. I hardly expected you to forget. Come on, let's head for the pass. I've traveled all over the world, but I've never been anywhere as peaceful as Angel Falls. I love it here. Huh. Alright, let's save the game. How long have we been at this for now? 2 hours exactly. Oh, hello, Garlic. Yes, I'm glad to see you too. You guys can't see it, but my cat has jumped up in my lap in IRL and has started to, like, lean on my chest like he's trying to give me a hug. Such a good boy. Alright, next stop, Stornway, I think. Or no, the Starlight Express and then Stornway. Stornway is... I vaguely recall that the Starflight Express doesn't work right away, and you need to do some you need to go on a fetch quest to get it to activate. Oh, hey, look at that! Our HP and our MP reset. That's helpful. Boxer shorts? The fuck are those for? Hello, slime. Oh no, you get back here! Your ass is grass and I'm gonna mow it. Look at that, 1 damage, how cute. Man, I can't wait till I get to the point in the game where I can change my class. Because I vaguely recall certain your character's class being dependent on what on some of the gear that you find. I don't. No. It wasn't the gear that you find. It's the gear that you can equip, and you can synthesize all the gear you need. Thankfully, here we are, all aboard. Dang. So here we are on the Starflight. What do you reckon? Pretty swish, isn't he? Isn't she? Ugh.
I'd like to jazz her up a bit more, actually. It's still a bit on the plain side in here, wouldn't you say? I'm thinking pink rhinestones with gold around them. That'd really make the place look stellar, don't you think? What, not bothered about my amazing interior design ideas, eh? I suppose you just want to get going, don't you? Fine, fine, no more hanging about. I'm pretty keen to get back to the observatory and see how everything is for myself. Here we go then, let's take off! Oh. Flap, we have a problem. I thought it would fly if there was a Celestian on board. I wonder what's wrong. Hey, you couldn't see that benevolence before, could you? Even though you reckon you're a Celestian. That must be the problem. I mean, it's just a bit much to expect me to believe that a Celestian can just lose their halos and wings, isn't it? Yeah. Ha! Talk about being too honest to goodness for your own good. Anyway, we don't have time for this. The Almighty won't be pleased if we hang around here when there's big stuff going on. Oh, Almighty matey, you listening? We're in a right old gherkin here. Why don't you give us a flapping hand? That's weird. He's probably too busy to notice us or something. Alright then, Arbiter. Here's what we'll do. We'll follow the road to the Stornway place. When we get there, we'll help lots of people and get loads of benevolence. That should make the Almighty perk his eyes up. Look at your face. No, I'm not too swayed by the idea or something. Well, tough turkey. I've decided that's what we're doing, so get moving. Alright, Stornway it is. I'm trying to remember if you complete the story quest for that before or after you get access to the party recruitment. Alright, and then just to the west, or no, just to the east of us is Storm. Oh, I see an enemy. Alright, free EXP. Hammerhood and a Winkster, huh? Ouch. $42 XP for that. Oh wait, red slime. I don't think we've fought one of those yet. A she slime. Interesting. Alright, more of the same. Yeah, Hammerhoods are one of those enemies where they don't land hits very often, but when they do, ouch. Alright, there we go. 40 experience. I'm just looking for those skill points. Nope. How about it? Level 9. Attributes improve and skill points earned. Outstanding. Now, around here is a grotto, but grottos don't open up till, like, well into the... I'd say 75% of the way into the main story. Man, I would kill for a remake of this game on the Switch. Or PC. Either one, really. This game actually has multiplayer, local multiplayer. You can do, how did it work with the DS again? You would essentially get into close proximity with each other, and your DSs would transmit a local wireless signal to one and each other. How many Dragon Quests are translated, perhaps, may I ask? Jeez, I don't know, dude. I think the first through third have unofficial translation patches, or you could play the port with localization. This is the 9th one. I want to say 11 is the most recent game on the Switch, so there's a good number of them. Pink Chibi Spawn. That's a cute name. Hey, Aaron, what's up? Not nervous, are you, honey? I'm afraid so. I just can't see how a young girl like me can suddenly take over such a big and important inn. And surely everyone else will be thinking exactly the same thing. Sure, maybe, but maybe they will. But I trust my instincts, and you should too. I know you've got what it takes, Aaron. Thank you. I got it because I'm Chibi Spawn on Twitter. And pink because I love pastel colors. Nice! Thank you for the follow, Pink Chibi. Hey guys, I'm back, and I've brought a big shiny ray of hope along with me. This should be good for a laugh. Come on, let's follow them in there and see how Aaron gets on. Honestly, Patty, what were you thinking? This slip of a girl's going to run the inn, is she? We're on the brink of closing as it is. Are you trying to finish us off? Jeez, Ginny, calm down, will ya? You think I'd just pick any young thing off the street to run this place? Erin here may not look much, but she's got innkeeper in her blood. She'll have us back on track before you can say welcome. Didn't you say the same kind of thing about me when you brought me in here? And didn't you also say you were going off to find the one guy who can save this place for certain? No offense, but I'm not too convinced this is the guy you were talking about. Please, just give me a chance. You won't find anyone who will try harder than me, and I learned all there is to know about innkeeping from my father. So your father was an innkeeper too, was he? And I suppose you're here to make your daddy proud, huh? Well, that's very admirable, but running an inn isn't as easy as just turning up and promising to try hard, you know. And you can talk all you like about how much your father taught you, but we don't even know who your father was. There it is, the challenge we've been waiting for. Now's the time to show her, honey. Show her what? Oh, you mean this? Erin gets out the innie. Wait, a trophy. That trophy is. It sure is. The innie for Incredible Entertaining Award by none other than our very own King Scott. Well, now, tell me you doubt how good she was. Oh, he was. And Aaron here shares the same incredible blood. Not bad, huh? The Incredible Entertainer's daughter. Oh my. It's okay, really. There's no need to bow and scrape or anything. Oh, Arbiter, you came and visited just like you said you would, and so soon! I'm afraid we've only just arrived ourselves, though. We're not quite ready to take any guests yet. Hey, don't sweat it, sweetie. I'm sure Arbiter didn't come here to stay. I bet you came because you were worried about Erin, huh? You wanted to see how she was getting on, right? And you'd just love to help out a girl, but you don't know the first thing about innkeeping. That about it? Yeah, well, what if I told you there was something you could do to help out here? Patty, what are you saying? Well, from what I've seen, young Arbiter's got a knack for encountering all kinds of people by chance. If he tried to drum up a bit of business for us, I bet we'd have a full house here in no time.
That art style reminds me of, like, Dragon Ball, but chibi. That's because the art actually was done by the artist of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. Same dude. If Arbiter's got nothing better to do, and feels like lending a hand, don't turn him away. You could do with the help. Yeah, I suppose that's right. Do you think you might be able to help us out, Arbiter? Absolutely. Cool, no ways. I should have known. Yeah. I was surprised when I found out he lent his artistic skills to video games. Must admit, I've often noticed how people always seem drawn to you. Thank you, Arbiter. I really do appreciate it. Alright, now, do I have the ability to... No, not yet, but soon. So you're traveling all on your lonesome, huh, Arbiter? That sure is risky, honey. Why don't you hang around here for a while till the inn's open? Come by later and I'll be able to hook you up with some great guys who could help you out on your quest, okay? Alright, so I think we have to do the story quest before we can recruit the party. And once we do, I will be saving and quitting, because I have something special planned for that. Me, and a few friends of mine are each gonna be, making the decisions for our corresponding party members, essentially. It's extraordinary. I mean, I know it was her father who won the award, but not her, but I don't know, somehow just seeing her holding that innie is enough to make you believe in her. I'm certain she, Erin I mean, will turn this inn around. She'll return the Quester's Rest to its former glory. Ah, the fabled Innie Award, eh? A man in my position hears rumors of course, but it's actually true, it seems. Oh, are you looking for lodgings? I'm afraid we're not up and running just yet. Perhaps you could come back later. Alright then. How long have we been at this for now? 2 hours and 16 minutes? I haven't streamed a whole lot this week, so you know what? Yeah, we can make this a 4-hour stream. Alright, let's pick up a better sword. Soldier's sword, I'll take that. Yes, please. And yeah, I'll equip that. Much better than that copper. Let's see if there's... I think selling the copper sword might be a good decision. Chimera wings... What? That's strange. So then where's this... What happened to my copper sword? Oh, items. That's why. I'll hold on to the feather fan. Rinny might want that weapon. Shields, nothing. Your VTuber character reminds me of a character in Hetalia. So cool. Thank you! Thank you! He was actually inspired by a previous RPG I'd been playing on stream. Though to make him distinct, I changed the color of the shirt and the pants. And the lore is that I am actually a Time Lord. Each of the games that I play are actually worlds that I'm visiting. Tell you what, why don't I show you what the TARDIS looks like, because right now you can't see most of it. Let's turn off the game display. Display, good gravy, I have so many layers on this thing. Oh, here we go, footage. Yep, this is the TARDIS. Now, the artwork isn't mine, I should disclose that. The person who did it was doing a Doctor Who What If series, and I think he abandoned it because his last episode was like 3 years ago, and haven't heard anything from him since, so I kind of, well, I salvaged the artwork. Ooh, nice. Yeah. So we've accepted a quest. A girl in the church in Stornway wants to egg her on with an air punch. Oh, this is where the game teaches you about the emotes. You can do a few cool things with the emotes in this game. I haven't seen it in any of the other Dragon Quest games, come to think of it. Guess I had to be standing right in front of her. Aye, that's the stuff. That's the kind of air punch that could really get a person fired up for a good old prey. Thanks ever so much. Oh, but now I can't but how can I repay you? I know. Here, I'll teach you a jazzy new move. Well, I mean, we are a minstrel for now, so I suppose it makes sense that we learn the pirouette trick. Ah, but it's no good. I'm still not quite fired up enough to get down on my knees and give an old prey a really good go. You can assign party tricks from the misc menu to use one, hold down B. Okay, we know about that. Maybe if we use the pirouette ability. What was it again? Oh yeah, misc. Assign party tricks. Let's do... Here we go, pirouette. Ooh, good job on that salvaging. It's always fun to salvage art, because it's like garbage dump hunting, or whatever you call it. Oh, dumpster diving, yeah! Find cool stuff in the garbage of GameStop, though I never tried it because Graham wouldn't let me back then. You know, that's actually how I got my copy of The Force Unleashed for Wii. I found it in a trash can in the park, and I'm like, what's this doing in here? This game I've seen the reviews for this game, it kicks ass. And sure enough, after a good, like, a good delicate clean, it was actually good to go. That game was actually how I taught myself French for French class when I was in high school. I had memorized the lines of that game because I'd played it so many times, because you can beat Force Unleashed for Wii in, like, the span of 5 hours, I think. 3 if you're really pushing it. And so because I'd memorized all the dialogue, what I would do is I would set the language to French and the subtitles to English. I can't remember any French anymore, though, unfortunately. You'll find weapons and armor that you're not using inside your equipment bag. Anything you find in a treasure chest or buy in a shop and don't equip immediately will just go straight into the bag. It contains weapons and armor for everyone in your party, so it's quite a handy little thing, really. One thing to bear in mind is that you can only sell weapons or armor that are in the bag. If you decide to sell something you're wearing, you'll have to take it off before talking to the shopkeeper. Good, that's helpful. I've played older RPGs from like the Super Nintendo, and even into the Game Boy Advance era, where I had gear equipped to my characters, and accidentally sold them because I wasn't paying attention. Hello, I'm looking after the place only in the evenings, mind you. Welcome to the armor shop. Alright, let's see if we can get ourselves a better shield. Leather shield? Scale shield. Defense 5, defense 3. That's only 2 difference, and the scale shield does look kinda ugly. Bandana, hairband, leather hat, wayfarer's clothes, leather armor, scale armor, chainmail. Can I equip that? Yes, I can! Holy crap! I'm a minstrel and I can wear freaking chainmail! Alright! Outstanding! Silk robe, cotton trousers, training trousers, leather shoes, high heels. Evasion chance... Yeah, okay. Good job. I used to learn Japanese from anime, but now I learn it normally. It's always fun to learn a second or third language. How many languages do you know? I know only one, and that's English. I used to know French, but it's been so long since I've used it that my brain has deleted all relevant information. I can't speak Spanish, despite, oh shoot, training trousers can't be equipped by me and I just bought them. Oh well. But yeah, no, only English. For the closest I ever came to being bilingual was when I was taking French in high school. Let's see. I suppose that our next order of business should be to save the game at the church. Because Because we did the quest to talk to the where we talked to the lady, but it just occurred to me I did not save. I actually very briefly did entertain the idea of learning Japanese, but then I realized that I was learning it from VTubers who were Japanese, and I'm like, wait a minute, all these are girls, and Japanese is one of those gendered languages like French. So if I was speaking the way a Japanese woman were speaking, I would come across as incredibly flamboyant, and nope, I've already been mistaken for gay on 2 occasions. I don't need to add to that list. King Scott has already retired for the day. I suggest you find an inn for the night and come back again tomorrow. Well, crap. Because the inn's not open. The castle's not open. Oh, we were supposed to literally leave, look around town, and then come back. Okay. Thanks for your patience, Arbiter. We're fully up and running now and ready for business. If you ever want to stay, or if you've got some spare time to help bring in customers, just let me know. What can I do for you today? Stay at the inn, canvas review the guest book. Okay. Let's talk to Patty. Place to hook up with party members, so what can I do for you? So we call up a friend, recruit a friend. Oh, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So you know what? This is where we're gonna save the game. Because this is gonna be a collaboration, and from this point onward, it's gonna be a collaboration between me and 3 other people via a Discord call and screen sharing, essentially. Or them watching the stream. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save the game. I'm gonna go make dinner, and I might come back with a different game. Because admittedly, I haven't streamed very much this week. Does it autosave when you stay at the inn? I don't remember. 3 gold coins. Okay, sure. Huh. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna close it out. I will be back in, let's say, an hour, and we'll do some Stardew Valley. I think we'll do Stardew Valley, yeah. Hope to see you all there. Thanks for stopping in, and thank you for the new follow, and thank you for being active in the chat. I'm always glad to see new people joining in on the community.